Well, since I'm here anyway, may as well emphasize an economic theory, and I can say theory and not an economic thesis because it's pretty much factual at this point, about the state of affairs, and it's related to the 8chan thing, but it's also in relation to our interaction with capitalism and where it's going. And I've said it before, but as per usual, people don't listen to me, even though I'm right about everything. And what we're experiencing is boomer capitalism versus millennial capitalism, or as I like to call it, the Boomergeois. I don't even know how to pronounce the whole word. Boomergeois. Anyway, the point is that all these crackdowns on these meme websites and things like that are only going to get worse because there's the thesis that is, boomer capitalism, retail, wages, things like that. Normies living their normie lives, expecting normie things, and they don't want to rock the boat. And then there's the antithesis, that is millennial capitalism, where it's trendy, it's edgy, it's SJWs and, conservators, make America great again, all this bull crap, deuce volt bullshit. It's all LARPing, all of it on both sides. It's LARPing, and the two are not mixing well together, but they will ultimately create a synthesis. Zoomer capitalism. What is Zoomer capitalism? Well, I imagine when I'm an older man, I should say, you will live to see an age where people don't work in the normal sense. They work in the sense that they suffer, they don't like what they're doing, but they don't do anything. We're going to live in an era where you are paid to be miserable in every abstract sense of the word. You will see a society where you're paid to watch ads, you're paid to right swipe, you're paid to upvote, and everything and anything will be around good boy points and tokens and abstract concepts of wealth that would just make Shucklebergstein come, and there will not be objective value to anything. Everything will come down to this arbitrary Lovecraftian mess that I don't even know how to describe to you in words. All that I can say is that you will be paid to not like your existence, because it will still be in line with the Protestant, neo-colonial faith that we can only judge a person's character and a person's worth and his self-value by how much effort he puts in and struggle. But because we live in a privileged state where we don't have to struggle, which you already see that now in small increments, you're going to see a society that's like Black Mirror, where you're just paid to sit there and do nothing but everything at the same time. You're going to be sitting there getting yelled at for shit posting wrong. You're going to be sitting there getting fired for disliking or liking the wrong thing, but you weren't told the thing you were supposed to like or dislike, because one of the contractors of Disney Corporation was a subsidiary and you didn't know that and you disliked it, but you work for Disney too under a different subsidiary, and now you're gonna lose the revenue and you're the bad man, and and you're gonna be blacklisted and you're gonna have trouble finding a job until some other contractor picks you up, and it's just gonna be more of that cuckoldery and confusion, and that's gonna be your life. Your life is literally going to be playing video games you don't like, so that you can earn tokens to play video games you do like. You'll be paid to eat food you don't like, so that you can get an EBT card to pay for food that you do like eating, and so on and so forth. Within the realm of, the soccer mom ultra state that will permit certain activities, as I'm sure smoking will just be universally bad, drinking alcohol will be universally bad, anything deemed violent, quote unquote, be used. Probably you could get fucking shot in the back of the head by a moderator, but that's not violence, because what did you do? You broke the terms of agreement. But, you know, if you say the word gun in your video, that'll be construed as violent. That's the kind of society you're going to live in, because it's a synthesis of the thesis that is boomers and the antithesis that is millennials. And you're going to have the synthesis. You're going to have the nihilism plus the, you know, work hard, pull yourself up from the bootstraps. And you see it in Zoomers' philosophy. Zoomers want to romanticize what boomers used to have, and it sucked. And they act like we millennials just don't care. And we don't care. We don't care about anything, because we were damaged from boomers. And, you know, as much as they talk about trophies and helicopter parenting and shit like that, we were told all our lives that nothing really matters, because, you know, you're a piece of shit, you're a stupid kid, all this technology is not going to go anywhere, it's all a fad, it's all crazy talk. Hell, you hear it today. Oh, you're so crazy, Jim, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 even though I'm proven right again and again. You know, and then to top it all off, you know, a lot of us have divorces or can't even get into relationships. And if you talk about that, you're being a negative Nancy and an incel, and you need to shut up because shit is fine. You know, women just being total cunts that don't want anything to do with you is fine. Not breeding and not, you know, having a healthy monogamous relationship that improves your mental stability, that's fine. Just sitting in a corner and rotting like a corpse, it's fine. So it's all the emptiness and devoid of morality of millennials that were trying to be edgy because they were just sick of shit and are still sick of shit, plus the virtue signaling and moral faggotry of the boomers, because Zoomers do crave something. They crave substance, they crave meaning, but they don't know what that meaning is, because boomers were fucking stupid, millennials too are fucking stupid, and now the Zoomers are gonna be really stupid. And that's the society you're going to live to see, and I'll probably have to live to see too. Hopefully I'll be dead by then, but probably not. So there you go.